The third point of discussion is the Sushi King himself, Kenny Kunene. What a lot of people feel is that there's this sense of betrayal from the Patriotic Alliance. They made it seem that there's going to be a very extensive disciplinary hearing that is going to be imposed on Kenny Kunene. There's a possibility that he might not even be returning and all of that. But we know that that's a lie. We knew before even that that's not what's going to happen. We knew that Kenny Kunene is going to be announced as the mayoral candidate. We knew that Kenny Kunene, they would want to reinstate him in his position. Essentially, it was just the smoking mirrors of trying to throw us off so that the public could think that there's a disciplinary process, almost like the integrity committee of what the ANC has. So the plan for Patriotic Alliance was to make it seem as if there is that sense of transparency within the organization. There is a sense of accountability. No one is above the law. If someone is found to have committed a crime of some sort or to even be accused, they made it seem as if they have internal mechanisms that can be able to deal with that. But we know that that is not true. That has not happened. Kenny Kunene is out. Kenny Kunene is now free again to run, and he's preparing, of course, for his run as the mayoral candidate. With that also, we will see how that unfolds, because right now, few other people have thrown in their hats for mayoral candidacy in Johannesburg, with Helen Zille being one of the people that has thrown the hat. One of the critical arguments I've heard about Helen Zille running for mayor in Johannesburg is that Johannesburg is unlike the Western Cape, where she was able to amass a number of votes and create this facade of good governance in the Western Cape. And in Johannesburg is a whole different beast, in that the political dynamics that exists in the city of Johannesburg are completely different to the ones that you find in the Western Cape. So the idea that she might have a clean run in Johannesburg actually does not stand. The Democratic Alliance has been showing a sense of a decline all the way from Pretoria. If you look in Pretoria, there's been a decline. And then if you come into Johannesburg, same thing. And it looks like the ultimate would be another coalition government. If they do have quite a number of votes, then maybe they could be leading, but via the coalition. And if that's the case, then they do not have the outright majority like they enjoyed in the Western Cape that allowed them to make decisions on their own. This time around, they have other political parties that they would need to consult at all times before they make any decisions. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Let's continue the conversation, and we wait in anticipation to see how the local government structure is going to look like. And does this mean that this is actually a drastic change in the South African political landscape? There's no more conversations about the